Let's talk about the chop-off.
What is
Got
chop
a
off?
stack of money.
Chop
The
off.
picture is delivered. A stack of money rolled up in plastic. What was that about?
It is not money,
It
okay?
is money.
Just when you thought the drama between Angela and Michael couldn't get any crazier, a jaw-dropping twist has left everyone in shock. So, Michael recently tried to break free from Angela's grip by starting a GoFundMe to raise money for his legal battle against her. He was basically asking for help to finally escape the toxic situation. Fans came in and donated over $40,000 to support him. But, in a shocking twist, Angela is now being accused of stealing the money Michael raised, leaving him and fans completely stunned.
I tell my
Did you
opinion.
tell my daughters all women are stupid?
So what do you expect me to
Bitch.
like you now? So
You
what
better-
is it?
Let me tell you something. You better get your ass and get your.
said
You
my
want us to get
opinion.
fucked? Duck up. Duck up.
So, Michael's relationship with Angela has been a total nightmare. He has been dealing with years of emotional abuse that left him feeling trapped and powerless. Right from the start, it was obvious their relationship was unhealthy. Angela's controlling ways and explosive temper made it tough for Michael to keep his dignity and sense of self. No matter how hard he tried to keep her happy, it was never enough for Angela, who always seemed suspicious and demanding. Over time, Michael became more and more isolated, with Angela keeping a close eye on him and stifling his freedom. Things hit a breaking point for Michael when he realized he needed to take legal action to escape the toxic situation. Filing a lawsuit against Angela wasn't an easy choice. It came from a place of desperation and a real need to take back his life. But as anyone who's been through legal battles knows, it can get super expensive. With limited cash and Angela controlling their finances, Michael found himself in a tough spot. That's when he decided to reach out to his fans for help and started a GoFundMe campaign, which turned out to be a game changer in his fight for freedom. Michael's GoFundMe was a heartfelt shout out to the fans who had seen his struggles play out on screen. He opened up about the emotional and psychological toll Angela had taken on him and explained that the money would go toward legal fees to finally break free from her control. The response was incredible. In just a few days, the campaign raised over $40,000, showing just how much support Michael had from the public. Fans from all over the world rallied behind him while expressing their anger at how Angela had treated him. For them, donating wasn't just about helping with legal costs, it was about standing up against the emotional abuse they had witnessed. They wanted to see Michael finally get the freedom and peace he deserved. The success of the campaign sent a strong message not just to Angela, but to anyone who's ever felt stuck in a toxic relationship. But Angela wasn't happy about the GoFundMe success at all. In fact, it seemed to make her even angrier. She had always prided herself on being in control, and now Michael's independence felt like a direct threat to her. Sources say Angela tried to sabotage his legal efforts, using all sorts of tactics to regain control. From verbal threats to trying to block the funds from reaching Michael, she was looking to keep him under her thumb. But then, something totally unexpected happened. As Michael was gearing up for his legal battle, he discovered that the GoFundMe money was missing. Around $40,000 that fans had donated was nowhere to be found. It hit him hard when he realized that Angela had allegedly stolen the money.
That's a bunch of money. Michael's involved in a money ring. That's a bunch of money.
This betrayal not only left him in a tough financial spot, but also escalated their already intense conflict to a whole new level. News of the alleged theft spread quickly, leaving fans in shock. Many had supported Michael not just financially but emotionally, and now they felt like their kindness had been taken advantage of. The outrage against Angela grew as more details came out. How could someone be so low as to steal from the person they claimed to love? For Michael, this was the last straw. He had put up with years of emotional abuse, but this financial betrayal pushed him to his breaking point. Determined to confront Angela about the missing funds, Michael finally stood up for himself in a way fans had been waiting to see. He publicly called her out, exposing her alleged theft and demanding she return the money. The tension between them reached a boiling point, with Michael making it clear he was done being her victim. He was ready to fight tooth and nail for the justice he deserved.
This is goddamn crazy. All these goddamn pictures. What is the life insurance and how do you use it? Life insurance? Is this planning on killing me?
When the news about Angela allegedly stealing from the GoFundMe funds came out, fans' reaction was wild. People who had been cheering for Michael through all the ups and downs were furious. Social media blew up with people expressing their shock, anger, and disbelief over Angela's actions. The situation was something the 90-Day Fiancé fandom had never seen before. Angela had always been a controversial figure, but this theft really pushed a lot of people over the edge, even turning some of her fans against her. Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit were buzzing with discussions as fans shared their thoughts on the whole mess. Many folks couldn't wrap their heads around how someone could steal money from their own partner, especially after all the emotional drama they had been through. One person wrote, "I have always been supporting Michael and Angela, but this is just so disappointing. How could she do that?" Another one added, "This is a new level of betrayal. Michael really deserves a better woman than Angela." The support for Michael was overwhelming, showing that fans were done with Angela's antics and were rallying behind him. This support wasn't just online either. Many fans reached out to Michael directly, offering encouragement and even financial help for his legal fight. The solidarity from fans really boosted Michael's spirits. He knew he wasn't alone in this, and their support motivated him to keep pushing forward. Michael made it clear that Angela's betrayal wouldn't break him. Instead, it fueled his determination to see this through, no matter how tough it got.
The bottom line is this: Angela wants to control everything. It's not done that way.
Michael's response to the theft and the public's reaction showed his quiet strength. He wasn't going to be a victim anymore. In his social media posts, he thanked everyone who had his back and promised to keep fighting. As the public turned against her, Angela found herself in a tough spot. What used to be her power was slipping away fast. Her attempts to defend herself only made things worse. She took to social media to deny everything, claiming it was all a misunderstanding. But her erratic behavior and strange messages just made people trust her even less. Well, Angela's desperation was clear as the days went by. She lashed out at critics, blocked anyone who questioned her, and tried to play the victim. But the more she defended herself, the more people saw through her act. Fans who once found her entertaining now saw her as someone desperate to cling to power. Behind the scenes, Angela's life was falling apart. The stress was showing in her public appearances, where she looked more and more frazzled. Friends and family were worried about her mental state as she struggled to keep it together amid the scandal. The pressure from the legal issues and public backlash seemed to be pushing her to her limits. But the biggest threat to Angela wasn't just the public's opinion, it was the potential legal trouble. If the theft allegations turned out to be true, she could face serious consequences. Legal experts speculated that, if convicted, Angela could be looking at fines, restitution, and even jail time. This could not only end her relationship with Michael, but also bring her whole public image crashing down. But what do you guys think about this latest twist in Angela and Michael's life? Do you believe Michael will finally break free from her control, or do you think there's more drama to come? Drop your thoughts in the comments.